Welcome back to AEHL Rinkside. This time we're pleased to be joined by Mason Hawks. He's the head coach for the Fort Saskatchewan U16 AAA squad in the Alberta Elite Hockey League. Mason, thanks very much for taking the time to do this.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Troy. I appreciate it.
Okay, you look like you're 16 right now, but you're a 1997 born guy who came up through the ranks, and you're already a handful of years into this head coaching business. Talk about getting into the hockey side as a head coach.
Yeah, I actually just started getting into it to coach my younger brother because he had about a 6-year age gap, and started off at the PBAA level, did a year there, and kind of carried a group of guys up from PBAA to Bantam AAA. And yeah, pretty much just kept moving forward since then. So I started pretty young, and I'm still going at it. So.
Yeah, obviously, and you've had a good run of success. If you're still in the head coaching game here 6-7 years later, that has to feel good knowing that you've been able to put together some good years already.
Yeah, no, it's been awesome out here in the Fort the last couple of years. Our program's starting to come along quite a bit. So we got some good players. We have a big draw zone, so lots of recruiting and recruitment. But yeah, no, I can't complain. It's been a lot of fun.
As we sit here and talk today, Mason, your team right in the thick of it, battling for first place in the North Division of the U16 AAA League. Just talk about your team's overall start to the season.
Yeah, we've had a very successful start. Really just focused on our team's habits at the beginning of the season and playing a 200-foot game. We got a lot of skill, so it's just harnessing that skill and using it in the right way. But the boys are very coachable. We had a good staff, and like I said, things have been very smooth. So we a little bit of adversity here and there, obviously, which is good for us. But as a whole, the season's going good. We're scoring a lot of goals. We just got to keep working on the defensive side of the game.
You mentioned it a moment ago. You've got a good support staff around you, including an assistant coach you know pretty well. Talk about having Cal Hawks alongside you on the bench there.
Yeah. My grandpa, he's been coaching with me ever since I started. So he's been he coached me and both of our assistant coaches a long time ago. So it's kind of funny how it goes full circle. But I know it's been awesome. It's kind of fun. You can carpool a little bit, so that helps too. And yeah, it's been good.
Yeah. Does the rest of the family get annoyed when you guys have like a family gathering and you guys just sit there and talk hockey the whole time?
Yeah, I would say it's about a 50-50 split, and then we let them take it away from there.
There you go. Love having that good support network around you. Now, when it comes to Hockey Alberta, you've been involved with some provincial events already during your coaching career. Mason, talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I got into it right the first year I was coaching, doing the Winter Games down in Medhat. So that was a good experience. Worked with John Sexsmith and Dan Weeb, Kyle Weeger, some good guys through there. And that was my first real introduction from a coaching point of view. And then I also had coached the PD Prospects a couple years ago, which I'm doing again this year, which I look forward to. And yeah, I mean, it's really cool because you get to work with other people that you don't know maybe as well, right? You get guys from all the way from Calgary down south, all the way up north to GP. So it's nice to kind of collaborate. You talk a lot about things that that are going to help the team you're working with, but also things that can help your teams back home as well, right? So the collaboration is awesome.
That's awesome. So coming up for the 2022 Prospects Cup, you're going to be back behind the bench again.
Yeah, I'm doing the Capital Royal team. So I believe it's the same team I did the last time. So it should be good, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I imagine those are great learning experiences for any coach, but even a young coach in particular, to be around your peers at the elite level of coaching in Alberta too.
Yeah, and the best part is you get to work with like a mentor, right? So then you're bouncing ideas, getting ideas, and sometimes like I said, it's most of it's focused around the team that you're coaching there. But there is obviously lots to talk about just hockey in general, right? So bouncing the ideas and things like that's a lot of fun.
Now, if you weren't already busy coaching not only for Fort Saskatchewan, but working with Team Alberta as well, you're a scout on the side, doing a little bird dogging for the Drayton Valley Thunder of the AJHL.
Yeah, I started doing that about 3 years ago, coaching in the U16 league. It's kind of that first step for the AJ teams to start getting a good read on guys. So I coach against all the kids, so it's pretty easy for me to pick out some guys from each game we play. So yeah, it's been good. Yeah, it's cool to be around Eric Thurston and all those guys down there in DV and see how they run their program, I guess, as well, right?
For sure, always growing and always learning. I know the Western Hockey League just had its prospects draft just a few days ago here as we sit here and talk about this, and pretty exciting moment that day for one of your guys on that Fort Saskatchewan team too.
Yeah, we had Brendan McFatridge went, as well as Ismail Abagouche as well. So, both are great kids, bright futures, and character guys off the ice. So, we were very happy for them, and we look forward to seeing where they keep going.
Yeah, very cool for sure. You're still a young guy and a lot of good hockey years hopefully ahead of you. What do you see yourself doing even 5, 10, 20 years down the line when it comes to your hockey career?
Honestly, I just go 1 year at a time. Just focus on doing a good job where I'm at, and like every year I seem to add another. I do something extra a little bit. Like this year, I get to work with all the teams out in Fort Sask from U9 all the way to U18. So it keeps me busy. But like I said, I just keep trying to do the best I can every year, and we'll see where it goes.
Well, obviously, it seems to be working out well for you so far, Mason. So keep up the great work behind the bench, and thanks very much for taking time to chat here on AEHL Rinkside.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, Troy.